just start and need to put something together on this drive. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. The Falcons have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. The give to the fullback. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 40. Never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, UTEP! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Out to the 35-yard line, and Oliver had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, UTEP! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Out to the 35-yard line, and he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense?
Well, that completion now sets up a critical 3rd down here in the red zone for this quarterback. His offense, his team, is trailing by a lot. They're going to need him to start making plays consistently, and he's going to have to do it when the defense knows he's about to throw it. And that's exactly the situation right here. 3rd down in the red zone. The quarterback has got to step up on this next play.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He splits the uprights. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the
stabilize its season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside the Sun Bowl. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
And the Falcons will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll go all the way back. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Air Force.
Awesome awareness by the D lineman on this play. You just can't do it any better. He knew he wasn't going to be able to get there and get the sack, so he slowed himself down, got his hands in the air, plucks it out of midair.
Really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Wants to keep it in the air. He tries to take the top off. Catch and stride inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. In the red area, it's Jones. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! That one will give them the lead. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this running room before they get him down.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up third and goal. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Falcons. The sure hand. And there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. At the 40, there he goes. Breaks into the open on the touchdown, Utah. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Utah! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Well, the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And they tacked on the extra point. Looking for blockers. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21.